Greetings, everybody. Hello and welcome to the amazing area of Niigata called Yuzawa. What you see in front of you is just absolute beautiful wilderness. I'm here at a business that uses a traditional way of refrigeration for 1,000 years called Yukimuro. Yukimuro. And they store the food in here. There's a lot of reasons for it. And over the course of this live stream and a series of live streams, because I don't think you want to hang out for like 6 hours as we open this up and then start to cook some of the food that's inside of there. But after we open this up, apparently we get a chance to try some of the food that has been aging in this snow refrigerator, which is so cool. And there's so many benefits to having a Yukimuro. Like, for example, about 50 years ago, when refrigeration was starting to boom in Japan, new technology, I think it's more like 60 years ago, this technology almost went out of business. I mean, they almost stopped it because what would be the purpose of having this if you have, electric refrigeration? But over the last, I don't know, like few years, maybe 10 years or so, because of environmental changes, they've been using Yukimuro even more because it just uses less electricity, less of a carbon footprint. So the press is here as well. How you doing? So I've come here and they're gonna be allowing us to take a look inside this Yukimuro. That trailer right there, it looks like a cargo door. 365 days out of the year, it is actually 0 degrees inside of there. But the thing about Yukimuro that makes it very interesting is that the humidity is quite high, which is different than electric refrigeration. I think they reported about 90% humidity inside of there, which when you're aging food or keeping it cold, actually increases the sugar content in it, giving it a better flavor, a sweeter flavor, which is great for vegetables and even aging meat inside of this Yukimuro. I'm kind of excited about this. Now, oh, how you doing? Now, the appointment to open the door was about 10 minutes ago, so we're kind of waiting for this to happen. It's okay. We're on a different kind of time here in Niigata. But look at this fresh snow. Last night it snowed about, I don't know, it looks like about 1 meter. A couple days ago, it's been really, really warm in Japan, and then it just got cold last night, and we were welcomed with this beautiful snow. So thanks for waiting for me. This should start momentarily. I'm going to zoom in a little bit, take a look around. No, some of the media from the area is here as well to document this, which is pretty cool. Hi. All right, so I guess they're going to be using this truck to transport the stuff that's been aging inside of this Yukimuro. This is so cool. Hey, Air to the Ron is here for hot cocoa. Thanks, Air. And Danny, hello, Danny. Hope you can get some rest tonight. Danny's been working pretty hard. Wow, this is pretty exciting. I didn't expect a lot of other people to be here. Now, before I got on the train, I had to take a PCR test, and thankfully that came up negative, so I could make this trip. Oh, this is so exciting. I've never been in a Yukimuro before. A lot of them, especially the private businesses, never show it off to the media either. He's supposed to be. Kuraya-san's supposed to be helping. He's filming. If you like this kind of cultural content, encourage me by clicking that like button. I do appreciate it, everybody. After we open this up and get the food in here, a little bit later on in the afternoon, I'm going to live stream eating what's inside of here. Hey, the Barders are here. Welcome from Australia. It is kind of cold. I'm not used to this. Tokyo was, I think it was like 23 degrees Celsius. Now it's like -2. Tokyo Pigeon 4K's here. Oh, wow. So they got it. They're digging out. Wow. This is just from last night. See what he's digging out? This was not here yesterday. So they'd actually prepared for us to go in. And now they got to dig it out again. Yeah, the weather it is below zero right now, which is a big swing for me because it was 23 degrees Celsius, or about 71 degrees yesterday in Tokyo. I had shorts on yesterday. Look at me now. Digging out. In order for them to open the door, they got to get rid of the snow. Hey, Manishira-san. Love your work. Thank you. I think that's from India. Appreciate it. Staying warm here. Oh, they're opening it up. How's the time? Kanai gave me this muffler.
どれぐらいこう置いてたんですか、中は。
2ヶ月ですね。はい。
中には開けるのちょっと楽しみです。
So they haven't opened this up in 2 months. Was the last time it was opened up. So they really like to bottle up the cold in there. So I'm gonna stand right here so when they open it up and see if I get a blast of cold air. All right, this is pretty exciting. Yeah, hopefully there's no zombies in there. Coming out. Who knows what's in there? I watch too much TV. I'm not sure what's inside. Food? Osake? Again, like the Yukimuro, the food inside and the things that are refrigerated inside of here, especially fruits and even meats, it increases the amount of sugar through a process called saccharification, I believe is what it's called. And this type of refrigeration, which has been around since, well, it was popular in the Edo period, but they say for 1,000 years, is making a comeback because of the environment and trying to cut down on carbon usage. There's no reason to use electricity when you have the snow, and it's worked for them for 1,000 years, so I figure they might as well do it, right? So I think if you're coming to Japan and you're coming in the winter, if you're in a ski resort area, check and see if they have a Yukimuro. Here in Yuzawa and Niigata, they definitely do. And there are a lot of them. And more businesses are kind of excited to show them off. But apparently after... It's a lot of snow. Karate chop. Yoosh! Oh man, that got inside my glove. All right, we're calling somebody. I guess they got to come here for the opening. All right. Oh. All right. Guess you're gonna have to wait just a little bit. Someone's supposed to be here. Hiker. Hey. Hello. どこの出身ですか？どこから来ましたか？
新潟から
あ、新潟。
新潟のテレビ局です。
Oh, this is Niigata television.
Yes.
Awesome. Woo! 海外デビュー。Yeah, so we can do all sorts of things in here. So once again, this is called the Yukimuro. They have not opened it up for 2 months that they said. Okay, it looks like something's gonna happen. Something's happening. No, it's nothing
すい
happening.
ません、ペニーです。
北さんです。東京の北さん。
あ、東京の方々にはすいません、取材してます。お騒がせしますが、よろしくお願いします。
Also, if you're watching this in playback, there'll be a chapter list, so you can just skip through the waiting and go right into the unvaulting. Or do we say that? The opening of the vault. That sounds more Geraldo Rivera. It is kind of cold, but I'm getting a little bit more comfortable with it. I didn't know how to dress because again, it was 71 degrees yesterday, Fahrenheit, 23 degrees Celsius yesterday in Tokyo. So it's just kind of weird to be out here. It's about 90 minutes by Shinkansen to get from Tokyo. On the Toki double-decker Shinkansen, which I put a couple of videos on the YouTube stories. まあ今1000人ぐらい見てる。
1000人ぐらい見てる。
Yeah.
うわ。
早く I told them, hurry up! Okay. So 今増えてる。アメリカまだまだ寝てない。ニューヨーク14時間違うですね。
ニューヨークです。
多いです。はい。カリフォルニアも多い。どこから見てる？ Where are you watching from? Why don't you write in right now? Because everyone here in Niigata is fascinated from where everyone is watching from. Let's see here. So they're gonna write in Texas, Hawaii, Canada, Australia.
I love Walking Dead.
Not Walking Dead. Don't tell them that. Minnesota, Philippines, Indonesia, Australia, Alabama, San
す
Francisco.
ごい。
Yeah, Vietnam, Colorado, Paraguay. Wow, Italy,
すごい。
England, Malaysia,
おー
Washington, Maine, すごい. London,
これ
Congo, Africa. I don't think
みんな寝ない
he was that Irvin. Yeah.
みんな起きてる。
Scotland, Argentina, Romania,
おー
Singapore, Saudi Arabia. Whoa.
雪珍しいのかな。
Yeah. Have you seen not a lot of snow in Saudi Arabia? Oh, they're coming.
来
Okay.
た来た。
Good, good, good. All right, now we can start. We've got a global audience. You can see the live chat. Wow, Dominican Republic. Not a lot of snow there, huh?
あれ北野さん。あ、よし、じゃあ北野さん開けますか。北野さんそっち開けてもらっていいですか。私。
Okay, this is good. This is awesome. All right, we're about to open it up, and I'm gonna report to you the smell and if there are any zombies inside. Apparently, that's a thing.
こっちもそこまで。よし、じゃあ開けます。これで開けます。もう下ろすの。引っ張って。せーの。
Oh, it's cold inside.
皆さんちょっと荷物を運ぶのを手伝ってもらっていいですか。
Oh, wow, you can smell it. It smells like something that's been sitting in a trailer for 2 months. That's a hard smell to describe. All right, I don't know if we got too much of a signal in here.
このコンテナを一つずつ車に積んでもらう。あ、だからね。ちなみに今持っていただいたこれは酒粕。
Wow, there's like
これ白滝酒造さんの酒粕ですね。はい。
酒ラス？
酒かす。
あ、カスカス。
酒かす
おー。
です。白滝湯沢町の白滝酒造さんにある酒か
あ
す。はい。いい匂いが。
ー。うんうん。
グスメール。
That's from the sake kasu, the leftover from the sake, which has a really good smell.
これは辛い漬け。
What's inside of here? It's like a time capsule.
辛い漬け味噌って言ってうちの会長も入ってるんですけど親父たち3人で作ってる味
Ah,
噌
that's miso.
うっさい親父が3人で作ってる今日来ますからその3人それから
Okay, we're seeing what's inside. So that was miso.
これ
What we got here?
お酒いろいろ入れてるんですけど
Oh, sake!
これ白滝酒造さんのお酒ですこれ港屋東介ですね
So that's local sake that's been aging in here.
これは上善水のごとしの大吟醸ですね
Ah, daiginjo.
はい
飲みたい。
これが今回結構分かると思うんですけどこれが上善の生酒ですねはい生酒ですね
That's a namasake, which is like an unprocessed, bubbling sake.
綺麗に綺麗に
Samui? Wow, samui, 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 samui. I had to check. It is cold.
これも運んでこれも重いな2人で運んだ方がいいかもしれないです2フィートは大丈夫です大丈夫ですでこれは地元の南魚沼市のね傷醸造さんのお店
Ah. これ味噌ですか？
これ
味噌じゃないよね。はいはい。
これはね醤油です
醤油だね。はい。That's soy sauce.
地元の醤油です南魚沼市の傷醸造さんっていうところで作っている醤油です
Locally made soy sauce that's been here in the Yukimuro. I was like, that's not miso.
オリーブオイル
Olive oil.
試しに入れてみましたよくあるオリーブオイルですけど試しにどんなになるかと思って入れてみました
でも氷じゃん。
だからカッチンコッチンになってるんですよねだから今ほらオリーブオイルも氷にして
はい。
氷をこうほらかき氷みたいにスライスして食べるっていう
Wow!
でサラダにかけるっていう方法もあるので
面白い。
だからちょっとそれも面白い
You can take the frozen olive oil, slice it, and then put it on a salad like that, and it actually has a really good flavor. Interesting.
お茶ですね湯沢ではお茶作ってないんですけど、
グリーンティー。
でもこれ地元の南西園さんっていうお茶屋さんが湯沢にあって、その南西園さんでなんすかなんつうかな直売じゃなくて焙煎か焙煎してるやつですね。こっちはね。でこれは村上のお茶です。新潟県の。
Ah, Niigata kocha. This is black tea made from here in Niigata. And
日本的には同じ茶葉だ。
Yukimuroに味変わりますか？
今日飲んでみてください。
はい。I said, does the taste change because it's in the Yukimuro? And he goes, well, we'll try it today and find out.
これね、チーズじゃなくて、これはあれですよ。生ハム。
Oh, that's
ち
ham.
ょっとね、
So some aging of meat in
はい
here.
入れてみました。これも雪国観光圏で作ってる生ハムですよ。はい。
Oh, like a Spanish
これ
jamon.
も今日。
Kind of a raw ham. So it's been aging here inside of the Yukimuro. Very interesting. Oh, there's a lot more to go. So although they didn't use the entire trailer here, what they do have, it seems to be a lot. I wonder, they could probably put in a lot of stuff in here. Wow, this feels like treasure. I'm excited to eat and drink some of this stuff here. I'm gonna get a chance to do that in another live stream later on this afternoon. Hey, John Kimura's in the house. Thanks for staying warm inside this Yukimuro. Tony P. staying cold, actually. It's actually chillier inside the trailer than it is outside. All right, what's inside here? All right, there's some sake inside there as well. What is that there? Miso. Locally produced miso in this box here that's been aging. Oh, this is also miso. Look at that. Oh, that looks so good. I can't wait to try that. I love homemade miso, especially here in Niigata. That's also miso right there. Locally made miso. I can't smell the miso. I can't smell it, but... cheese? Wow! Hanabi じゃない。花火と思った。あ、ホランダ。
試しに入れてみたこれもチーズですね。はい。これも今日パンと一緒に食べて。
Yeah, Dutch cheese. That's pretty exciting. あ、はい。
そば打ちます。もし見るよう
あ、そう、そば。
さっきこの中に入ってたそば粉でそば打ちます。
Oh. So it's been transported to, I think they said a soba shop. How cool is that? I tried to do a smiley face, it doesn't work. There's no mac and cheese burger here. Who wrote that? Anita. Miso burger would be pretty good. That was pretty exciting. And now they're closing up the Yukimuro. I should leave something in there. 誰もいないでしょ中に Are you checking? Nobody inside. Safety first. That would not be the best place to be inside there. And if there were banging coming from inside there, this would be an episode of, you know, Walking Dead. Ooh, sake mojito.
Okay.
So I like that they're using water here to keep this from freezing up here. So they spray the water here. I know a lot of other towns have this same system. It's very interesting, isn't it? Ah, hi. Everyone's gone to the front. I'm always in the rear because stuff always happens if you hang around a little bit longer. Don't want to miss the shot. It's a beautiful shot, scene right here of the mountains of Niigata, Yuzawa here. As we make our way to the front. So what you just saw there, again, for those that are joining us, is what's called a Yukimuro. And it's a traditional way of refrigeration here in Japan that's been going on for they say about 1,000 years. It was particularly useful during the Edo period. Edo period was back in the 17th century, starting and going up until the Meiji Restoration in the late 19th century. It was like 1868. Oh, here comes the snowplow. Yeah, snowplow. Do it, do it. Dun, 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 snow plow. It's awesome. It's moving kind of slow. Dude, they should be headbanging like. That's what I would be doing. Dun 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 dun. Snowplow. Okay, it's not as cool as I thought it was gonna be. All right, let's get inside. I have to take off my shoes, which has a lot of snow in it now.
でも全部まあでも一応中入れといた方がいいな。
Oh, it's just nice in here. Check it out. There's a idori, which is a fireplace inside the floor. I believe that's what it is. I see Paul sent me a message. I'm not really sure where that water comes from, the one that's being pumped out. Probably from the regular pipes. I don't think it's recycled water, but there's no shortage of water in this area. This snow melts, creating very plentiful water here. In fact, Suntory, which is the biggest water bottler. Did I say bottle waddler? Water bottler here in Japan, here in the especially down in the Japanese Alps. They collect a lot of the snow, and that's where they melt it, and that's where they get a lot of their water from. Got a chance to look inside of the Suntory water plant in Daisen, which is the western side of Japan's water source for that company's bottling. A lot of snow, hundreds of tons of snow, thousands. But apparently it's about 4 to 7 tons of snow is usually used around the Yukimuro. Keep it refrigerated, and now they're bringing all of this stuff in, the goodies. It's a little bit warmer inside of here. I came up here this morning from Tokyo to cover this story. They invited me up here to come and check this out, and it's really interesting. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going to a strawberry farm. And I'm very curious about this because in the winter is this Japanese strawberry season, because in the winter, with the temperatures colder, the strawberries grow slower, which is more costly, but the sugar content is so much higher. So we're gonna get a chance to investigate inside of a Japanese dessert strawberry farm tomorrow. Another reason to subscribe to this channel. And then I'll be doing a snow walk if we have a signal, and take you walking into the snow. Hopefully it's as beautiful with the snow falling as it is today. It's a pretty good adventures for the Only in Japan Go channel. I don't think they have any white strawberries, but who knows? Well, we're gonna find out. I know that Tochigi, which is the neighboring prefecture to Niigata, or right next to Gunma, they are very famous for a couple of varieties of white strawberries. So we'll find out. Wow, it's really coming down. John, the snow walker. Dob. Actually, a white strawberry in Japan is ripe. It's just a different variety of strawberry. In Europe, they have one variety called pine berries, but that's not what we have here. We have about a dozen or so different varieties of white strawberries, which are really good, and I got a chance to eat a lot of them living here in Japan. Now, the white strawberries that I ate, they almost taste like a pineapple. They're that sweet. There's like a tropical sweetness to it. basically because they grow so slowly, they're even more intensely sweet. It's almost like eating candy. So we'll get a chance to do that tomorrow. And I believe I might even be going inside of a sake brewery, which is something that people have been asking me a lot about, to go and check out a sake brewery. Niigata is maybe one of the most famous places, next to Hyogo Prefecture and Kyoto for Japanese sake. Up in Tohoku, also so famous for their sake. All right, we're here with the media now, and we're waiting for something. Hey, Anthony's a new traveler. Welcome, Anthony. And Mix. Hey, Mix. You're from the Philippines, and Zod TV, welcome. It's great to have you here. Staying warm. This is the entrance to the place that we apparently going to be eating something. I think they have to prepare some of this food, but let's look down one more time since we're here. There's bottles of booze. This is all aging inside of the Yukimuro. Ooh, one for me, one for you. Is that how this system works? Wow, it's so cold. I was fascinated with this olive oil, though. They freeze the olive oil, and then they can slice it when it's frozen like that for salads. And then it just melts. That's a really good idea. I'd never heard of that before. Freezing oil to slice it for cooking or for garnishing dishes. So this has been in there for a while. I think I heard 2 months, but it might have been longer. Wow, it's really coming down. Arun has provided me with morning beer money. Thank you for that. Actually, on the Shinkansen coming here, there were a few skiers. This is a famous ski area that were already drinking beer. It was 7:40 in the morning. People started early. I appreciate it. Frank the Tank's here. Hey, long time no see. Niigata has great craft beer. I'm going to be checking that out for sure. We'll see what we can find tonight, Frank. I don't know what I'm going to be doing tonight. I know I will be staying here for the night. Okay, they got okay. Something's happening. Something's happening. Wow. Something's happening. Oh, they're gonna make soba. Soba tsukuru.
そば作ってます。だから
Wow. So next up on the hit parade is the making of soba. So we're just gonna stay live as they make soba. So after they start making the soba, I might cut once and then just make another live stream because the title of this was Yukimuro. We've gone into the soba. So I might cut once and go into a new live stream. That would make sense, right? That would make some sense. Let's go ask Kureya-san. Whoa. See, I don't know what's going on. They're like doing something over here. What's going on? So 今そば作ってるね。そう、雪室の分もう終わったでしょ。
それから今ここで作ってるのはその雪室の中にあった
はい。
そば粉で今そばを売って
Oh wow. So this is soba that was from inside of the snow, under the snow. And again, it's probably more intense flavor because it was preserved in the snow. And we're gonna get a chance to try this out later.
一応こういうふうに
Oh, here's the process. Yeah.
美味しくなる
Right.
甘くなったりとか
Yeah. From the saccharification, the sugar content. No, じゃないけど。
で透過するちょっと甘みが増す
Ah, yeah. So you can see they when they made the Yukimuro, they would make mounds of snow many centuries ago, and then they would put straw over it and make all sorts of layers to try to keep that Yukimuro cold, even in the summer. And you would find all year round here in Yuzawa, they've had a way to keep things cold and refrigerated all through Japan. It's fascinating. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to cut this live stream because we've already opened the vault, the Yukimuro. And I'm going to start another live stream in a couple of minutes where we're going to focus now on soba and food that was inside of the Yukimuro. Try that. That's going to be pretty exciting. So I'll see you back here on this channel, Only in Japan Go, in about 5 minutes or so.